Hi everybody!
It's Phil and Bethany in Japan, and it's been like 3 months since we made video.
Sorry.
We were on vacation and it was awesome, and then I was sick and that wasn't so awesome. And then we were super busy at work, which was awesome, and then I was sick again.
So let's start with our vacation. We first spent 3 days in Osaka, where we saw Brian and Min.
Hi!
And Yasu and Lisa.
Hello!
Hey guys! And we had a grand time, just kind of wandering around Osaka. Thank you, Yasu, for being our guide in that. One of the weird and odd things we did there is we went to the cup of noodle factory, where you get to make your own cup of noodles and draw on it and have like a cool design.
Yeah, and you pick your own like toppings and flavors. And mine didn't turn out so great, but yours was really good.
Mine was delicious. So that was fun. Osaka was fantastic. And then after that,
we went to Kyoto with Izumi.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah. And we thought we'd go see, the temples and the bamboo forest, and it was so crowded, oh my gosh.
Instead of actually going to see all the normal things that we should have gone to see in Kyoto, we ended up just eating our way through Kyoto.
Yes.
And yeah, every street food that we saw, we kind of just grabbed and ate, like
so good.
Fried cheese. And other fried things.
Lots of fried things.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
So after that, we went to Fukuoka, and I finally got to show Phil around my old stomping grounds from when I lived there a few years ago. And we saw the illumination, the kind of Christmas lights at the castle ruins, which was amazing.
It was beautiful.
And
we went to Busan.
Yeah, we went to Busan. That was probably the most interesting part of the vacation. We went on a light hike on a small mountain, and it was really cool. We got to eat Korean barbecue in Korea. It was awesome.
It was a check mark off the bucket list there.
But the most interesting part of it had to have been the boat ride there, don't you think? The best part was, we're in the silent lounge where you can go and relax during the boat trip and just kind of watch the waves and the boat and whatever. And it was great, except it was not silent. There was a raging card game going on.
Yeah, that was down the hall. All the way
down the hall.
Down the hall there was a gambling game because we were on international waters. So there was a huge card game going on and people screaming and laughing.
Oh my gosh, so loud.
And then a couple guys discussing politics next to us at a very lively rate.
We assumed that's what they were talking about, but we have no idea. It was just heated. But all of a sudden would break into song. I don't know why.
South Koreans really love to sing. They sang on the mountain, they sang on the boat.
Yep. And the best part though was, it was a little bit frustrating that people were laying down on the only couches available. But it kind of made up for itself when one of the guys woke himself up by farting very loudly, and then decided it was time to go back to his room. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, a little shocking. Culturally.
Yeah, not Japanese at all, because Japan is so quiet and you stay in your own little bubble, and
we both got touched randomly by strangers. Very nicely. I mean, one was complimenting Bethany's hair, we think. Was complimenting, the other one was trying to keep a bottle from falling out of my backpack.
Right.
But if you're in the States and somebody starts touching your backpack, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And yes, I dye my hair. And yes, I hadn't dyed my hair in a little while, but that is no reason for you to check on that by lifting up my hair so you can look at my roots.
In the line to a buffet on the boat.
So yeah, it was totally weird and fun. It was great, and luckily my host mother was with us and she knew some Korean, so she helped us so much, especially when it came time.
She was a necessity.
Yes, to pay for things, because at one point I wanted to buy some water. This woman says blah 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 to me, and I'm just like, okay, here's my wallet, take my money, because I was clueless. So with that being said, for all the times we've told you, our lovely friends, come to Japan, it's so easy, you don't need to know anything, no, I'm sorry. It's harder than we thought to just go to a foreign country and go to a foreign country. So
that was our vacation.
That was our vacation.
It was delightful and relaxing. And then we got 4 weeks of busy.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of slowed down for a couple weeks.
Which means snowboarding!
Yeah, so Bethany's trying snowboarding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get as good as possible, so next year I can actually go backcountry.
Yep. That'll be fun, sure.
Bethany's just trying to make it down more than the bunny slope.
Right. Hey, I'm very comfortable on the bunny slope. I know the bunny slope knows me. We survived together. That's about all we've been up to.
Yeah, that's really why we haven't been too eager about making a video because, well, either we're sick or there's really not that much going on.
Yeah.
So.
But we do have some fan questions to answer from our Facebook page.
Yeah, fan questions.
Yeah. Mariah asks, do we know anybody who's vegan or vegetarian? And if so, how do they deal with it?
So yes, you can be vegetarian or vegan in Japan, but it is very difficult, actually.
It is.
In the cities, you'll have no problem whatsoever. You'll know the right. You'll find restaurants to go and stuff like that.
If you like tofu, you've come to the right place. The problem, though, and you can get soups and things, but the problem can be that the soups are cooked, or the broth is actually a base, a pork base. So you do have to be careful, and it is difficult to find what you really need. So, yeah, tofu.
It's difficult, but doable.
It's difficult, but doable. That's a good way to say it.
Next.
Hannah, or pronounce it the Japanese way. Hannah asks, what is the hardest thing about being here, and what's been the best?
The hardest thing for me is probably communicating with the locals. I'm a very social person and I like to meet new people, and a lot of the locals here don't speak very good English or just don't speak any at all. And I can get around small talk with Japanese, but then trying to connect at a deeper level is painfully difficult.
Yeah. The hardest part for me is probably driving still. I hate it. So one of the best things,
the best thing is probably just our work atmosphere and our ability to just do things. The access to adventure is consistent here.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best part.
Yeah. A lot of people make a lot of money so that they can go snowboarding on their, very few vacations that they get from work. We get paid less money.
A lot less money, but we get to do it.
Yeah, we get to do the things
whenever we want to.
So that's our big update after 3 months. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe and blah, blah, blah. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.